And welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben and this is my review for Apple's original series, Slow Horses. Let me know in the comments below, had you heard of this? Don't forget to like and subscribe, that really does help out the channel. I hate asking that, but every now and again I kind of go look at my analytics and go, I need some help here, guys. But for now, let's jump in. This darkly funny espionage drama follows a team of British intelligence agents who serve in a dumping ground department of MI5 due to their career-ending mistakes. Led by the brilliant, inaccessible leader, the notorious Jackson Lamb, they navigate the espionage worlds of smoke and mirror to defend England from sinister forces. Okay, so here is a classic British series that normally you would find on the BBC. It's 6 episodes, 45 minutes apiece, and the first 2 episodes, I believe, have just dropped on Apple. The thing is, you're definitely going to want to watch the continuations, the next episodes, because it's a classic long movie that they've chopped up into bits. That's what it feels like. Of note is the cast. The cast is crazy awesome. We have Gary Oldman, who plays Jackson Lamb, Olivia Cooke, who's Sid Baker, Kirsten Scott Thomas as Jonathan Pryce, Jack Lowden. And when it comes to Gary Oldman, normally if you tell me, yeah, Gary Oldman's in it, I'll be like, cool, I'm down, I'm gonna watch that. And he doesn't disappoint. He plays this broken, I guess he is still agent, but everybody a part of this organization is like, they kind of are forgotten. It's that corner of the office that nobody really wants to talk about, the dirty secret of like where agents haven't quite made it and you can't really fire them, and we don't quite want to, knock them off just yet. So we're going to keep them in the branch of the government that we don't really talk about, the government's dirty secret. And so here we have Gary Oldman. He drinks too much, he smokes too much, he swears too much, and he really doesn't give a crap about anybody, even his own agents. But they are his own agents, and anybody messes with them, you'll have him to answer for it. You kind of start warming up to him later, though, in the episode. So don't go into it and go, I just really don't like his character. He's just a douchebag. I don't like him. It's Gary Oldman. As you start seeing the episodes and the story unfolding, and the story is classic espionage. Who done it? Who's involved? Why are people doing Cloak and Dagger? Who do you trust? It's great. I don't want to do any spoilers because you'll keep guessing and you'll be like, I knew that was coming, and then be like, I didn't know that was coming. So great little puzzle piece moments, and you feel vindicted when you're like, I got it before my partner did. Or one of those games. I do like playing that with my wife when we were like watching. It's like, yeah, I got it. She's like, really? I didn't see that coming at all. Or vice versa. It is really fun. The thing is about it, it says a dark comedy, and dark is right. I don't know that comedy is the right words for this. It is comedic in nature, where some of the stuff that happens, I guess, although the way they react, I guess you could call it slightly dark, but I would say it's mostly just an espionage thriller with comedic tendencies in places. It's not a comedy at all. Don't go into it thinking that there are jokes to be had here, because they aren't. There are funny moments that the characters kind of the way they react, but for me this is this classic espionage, one of the best storylines I've seen in a long time. A lot of fun. Gary Oldman's in it, Kirsten Scott Thomas is in it, Jonathan Pryce. Those 3 names should have you chomping at the bit at least. It's also not as slow as some espionage thrillers have been of late. Even some of the BBC stuff, sometimes they really drag it out. There's enough action here to keep you invested in the characters. There's enough character development to keep you invested without letting us know everything at the front. And then there's enough of the story that you kind of know nothing about, but lets you know enough to keep you invested. So they're kind of ticking all the boxes. Very well filmed, great atmosphere, kind of grips you at the beginning, and then every episode, like towards the end, you're like, I definitely want to click onto the next episode to see what's coming. Which is why I might suggest waiting until all the episodes are out and then watching it, so you can watch. It's just 6 episodes, easy binge, very much a bingeable series. Very well worth putting this on. I haven't had this much fun watching a spy thriller series in a long time. There's some that just haven't quite hit the mark, even with films, just not quite good enough. But this, I think people are really going to gravitate towards and go, yeah, this is what I wanted. This ticked my spycraft, like the gap. Sometimes you get a gap or a lull in TV series and movies that you haven't had for a while, and if you're one of those, I think you're going to find this is different, interesting. I'm going to give this 4 Nicolas Cages out of 5. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out Chris from Movies and Munchies and mine, Ruben from the Ruby Tuesday Patreon. I'll leave a link below. But most of all, until next time, remember, live long on Tuesday.